Intelligent beings on Mars. We give you a cordial welcome to this documentary. If it is the first time, I introduce myself. I am the Engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I appreciate you decide to see this educational content, where we will see what science and technology say about intelligent beings on the red planet, explaining all the details in a complete and interesting approach from an engineer's perspective. Let's start. To understand in depth the new advances made on the planet Mars that have allowed intelligent beings on the surface of the red planet, we must first remember that the word beings refers to things that exist, that are intelligent when those beings or things that exist have the logic, learning, planning and problem-solving skills. Starting from these concepts, we will see the things that exist, beings, on Mars with the ability to perceive information, retain it as knowledge and apply it to adaptive behaviors within an environment or context, which is intelligence. But first, I ask you to support us by liking this video, sharing this video with your contacts, and subscribing to this channel, turning on notifications, so with your support, we can continue to frequently generate interesting documentaries on aerospace technology and the universe. Thank you for contributing to the creation of educational content. When a robot has the ability to replicate the cognitive or thinking functions of human beings by perceiving, learning and solving problems, it can be said that it is an intelligent robot, thanks to artificial intelligence. In an unprecedented event on the planet Mars, there are currently two beings, things that exist, which are intelligent thanks to artificial intelligence. These beings are the Curiosity and Perseverance robots, of which the most intelligent is the Perseverance rover, which I arrive on Mars on February 18, 2021. The best way to describe the intelligence of a being on the planet Mars is by explaining how the Perseverance rover applies its advanced artificial intelligence and its autonomous driving capabilities. That is, the Perseverance rover drives completely alone, touring the Jezero crater in search of signs of ancient life and collecting rock and soil samples for the planned return to Earth. With the help of special 3D glasses, the Perseverance and Curiosity rovers are programmed to drive from planet Earth, plan routes with specific stops, but increasingly allow the rover to take the wheel and choose how it gets to those stops, applying its artificial intelligence capabilities. Perseverance's intelligent automatic navigation system, known as AutoNav, creates 3D maps of the terrain ahead, identifies hazards and plans a route around any obstacles without additional instructions from controllers on the ground. In a stunning display of intelligence, the rover can drive through the most challenging terrain, helping Perseverance achieve its science goals and break driving records. The rover is traversing from an area near its landing site to an area where an ancient river emptied into a body of water and deposited sediment, known as a delta. The Perseverance rover is currently driving a 3-mile trip to reach the Jezero River Delta. The artificial intelligence applied in the autonomous driving capacity of the rover robots, and especially the Perseverance rover, is very similar to that of the autonomous vehicles on our planet Earth. But there are different challenges. The Perseverance rover needs to watch for rocks, sand, and other types of hazards like craters and big things like cliffs, and it needs to avoid them to stay safe, which would be impossible to achieve if the Perseverance rover was not an intelligent being. The Perseverance rover has the ability to create real maps like this one, using its left and right cameras. As the rover drives this route, it uses this map to identify which routes are safe to drive. Perseverance's AI software for autonomous driving is a vast improvement over previous rovers that also had autonomous driving capabilities. Perseverance is capable of processing and analyzing images while the wheels are still in motion, an advanced and unique AI capability. Earlier rovers like Curiosity needed to stop, take images, and then process those images before choosing a safe path, also applying a kind of intelligence, but less advanced. However, the Perseverance rover is capable of doing all of this while driving. We call this the ability to think or be smart while driving. An intelligence that has allowed the Perseverance rover to break all the driving records of previous rover. This means that the Perseverance robot rover can drive farther each day than previous rovers. The Perseverance rover has a top speed of 0.1 miles per hour. That doesn't sound very fast, but it allows you to drive more than 300 yards every day and keep the rover safe. Perseverance's autonomous driving capability is very important for this Mars exploration mission, which will get to the Jezero River Delta as quickly as possible, giving the science team more time to study the rocks and collect samples for a future return to Earth. A key goal of Perseverance's Mars mission is astrobiology, including searching for signs of ancient microbial life. The rover is characterizing the planet's geology and past climate and paving the way for human exploration of the red planet. Perseverance is the first mission to collect and store Martian rocks and regoliths, broken rocks and dust. In little more than a year, the Perseverance rover has achieved great milestones with more than 3 kilometers traveled. It has a new record for the longest trip in a Martian day, more than 6 samples and counting of Martian rock and atmosphere that could eventually be brought back to Earth for further study, well over 50 gigabytes of scientific data, over 100,000 images returned, including 2 selfies, over 18 flights of the iconic Ingenuity helicopter, and a wide variety of sources of new finds and discoveries. With dignity with all those capacities of those beings, the Curiosity rover and Perseverance on the planet Mars is not strong evidence of artificial intelligence on the red planet. Let me know in the comments of this video what you think of these intelligent beings on Mars. Let's start a new scientific debate. I read them. As usual, we appreciate you informing us. It is a real pleasure to be able to provide you with the main news, trends and developments about the most important aspects of aerospace technology and the universe, from the perspective of an engineer. I am the Engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I invite you to meet again in a future installment.